lovies, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing great. So guys, in today's recipe I'm going to be showing you how to make this delicious and inviting Nigerian meat pie. So if you want to see how to achieve this delicious meat pie, do stay tuned as I take you through all the list of the ingredients and measurements, and also do check out the description box so you can get the full measurements and list of all the ingredients used in this recipe. So I'm going to start by using 3 cups of plain flour, 1 tablespoon sugar, half a teaspoon baking powder, a pinch of salt. So I'm just going to mix them all together. And here I have 500 grams cold butter. So I'm just going to use half part of it. You can see I use my knife to separate them. So I'm using 250 grams of butter. Now I'm just going to use my hand to mix it. You have to make sure your butter or your margarine, anyone you're using, is very cold, and you're just going to mix it until you get a breadcrumbs that looks like this. So right now I just whisk 1 egg, and I'm going to carefully mix the egg with the flour. So when I'm done mixing, I'm going to be using evaporated milk as substitute of water. If you like, you can use water, but I'm using evaporated milk. So I'm going to start dropping in some milk bit by bit. At this moment, you don't want to add a lot of milk or water to your flour. You just want to add it bit by bit because you need a very thick dough. So I will say all together, if I should measure my milk, I did use about 4 to 5 tablespoons. So you can see how my dough look like. That is the consistency that you want, thick dough. So at this moment, you don't want to work your dough too much so the butter will not get melted easily. So you just want to work on your batter for about 40 seconds to 1 minute maximum. So when you're done working on your dough, you're going to put it back on the bowl and get a cling film to wrap it. So at this moment, I'm going to put my dough in the fridge and let it to sit there for about an hour while I work on the filling. So these are the list of the ingredients that I'm going to be using for the filling. I'm using 3 carrots. I did use 2 Irish potato, 1 onion, 1 scotch bonnet pepper, and 500 grams of minced meat or beef. So I'm going to start by putting in some vegetable oil in my pot, and I'm going to start by stir frying my onion. So right now I will add the scotch bonnet pepper. This is optional, but I tell you this is going to give your meat pie a very nice taste. So I'm going to add the minced beef. So I'll keep on stirring the minced meat until I get a color like this. When the pink color changes, you will know your meat is done. So I added just a little bit of chicken stock powder, a pinch of salt, half teaspoon curry powder, and a little bit of thyme. So I'm just going to give it a stir and add a cup of water, and I will cover and allow it to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. So at this moment it's been cooking for about 4 minutes. I will start by putting in my Irish potato. You can see how I chop it into tiny bits. So I'm also adding in the carrot. I'm going to give it a nice stir and I will taste to see if my seasoning is okay. So right now I'm going to add in extra 1 cup of water and allow my minced meat and potato and Irish potato to cook for about 10 minutes. So at this moment you can see it is well cooked. I just mixed a tablespoon of cornstarch flour and I added it into the filling. So I'm going to give it a nice stir and allow it to cook for extra minutes. So if you don't have cornstarch flour, you can definitely use your all-purpose flour to thicken up the filling. So right now I have set the filling aside to cool down for about 20 minutes and I'm going to start working on the dough. So I will get the dough and I will cut it into bits. I'm going to cut mine into 6. And I will start by rolling a little bit of flour in my rolling pin so I can work on the dough properly. So I will use my rolling pin to carefully work on the dough to spread it out. So at this point I'm using a little bowl, a little plate to measure out the size of dough that I'll be using for my meat pie. It all depends on the size that you want. And I'm using my knife to carefully give it a round cut so I can take off any extra dough. So I will start by adding a tablespoonful of filling into my dough. You don't want to overcrowd it. And optional, you can use egg to seal up the side of the dough. So at this moment I'm going to use my hand to carefully seal up the sides of the dough, and I will get my fork to seal it up properly so it won't burst out while it's in the oven cooking. So at this point you have to make sure that your dough is carefully sealed. And I'm going to transfer it into my baking tray that I have already greased with some butter. You can grease your baking tray with some butter or vegetable oil, anyone is good to go, or you can use a parchment sheet. So I'm also going to show you again how to carefully seal your dough. So that's it. I'm going to transfer it into the baking tray. So while I'm working on the dough, I'm going to set my oven on 180 degrees Celsius and I'm going to preheat it for 10 minutes. And now I'm going to get my kitchen brush and I'm going to brush in some whisk egg on top of the dough so it will give it that glazing and inviting looking color. So when I'm done with that, I'm going to transfer my baking tray into the oven so my meat pie will get cooked on 180 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes. So after 40 minutes, I will check my meat pie. You can see how it looks, so delicious and inviting. I bet you want to give this recipe a try. So thank you very much for watching this video up to this extent. Please, if you love this recipe, don't forget to hit that red button and subscribe. Click on the bell icon so you will never miss any of my uploads. And thank you very much for watching. Till I see you again on my next recipe, have a lovely day. Bye.